families, and friends. I am Mr. Henson, proud principal of Atlantic High School, and I want to welcome you to the Class of 2020 Senior Award Ceremony. Robert Orwin once said, "A graduation ceremony is an event where the commencement speaker tells hundreds of students dressed in identical caps and gowns that individuality is the key to success." While tonight is not quite your graduation, but a celebration of all the great accomplishments and scholarships that each of our sharks have earned on their own accord. So without further ado, let us move on with the program.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We are the Atlantic Sharks, seeking knowledge we embark on a journey that will last our whole lives through. Respecting our fellow man, we learn together hand in hand as we live the vision shared by me and you. Remember back on all you've learned, accepting every challenge, and your way will be returned. We are the Atlantic Sharks, seeking knowledge we embark on a journey that will last our whole lives through. Respecting our fellow man, we learn together hand in hand as we live the vision shared by me and you. It's time to leave your past behind. Your destiny is waiting, and it's not that hard to find. The future may seem far away, but when you're at Atlantic High, the future is today. We are the Atlantic Sharks, seeking knowledge we embark on a journey that will last our whole lives through. Respecting our fellow man, we learn together hand in hand as we live the vision shared by me and you. As we live the vision shared by me and you. As we live the vision shared by me and you. As we live the vision shared by me and you.
Up next, we will have our senior speakers who will help us realize the significance of tonight's ceremony with a few words of inspiration. Please sit back and enjoy the show.
Good evening. I'm Michaela Broxton, Class of 2020, faculty, administration, parents, and families. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak today. As I reflect upon the last 4 months of our senior year, I, like most other graduating students, spent many hours worried about all of the things that would be missed. All of those defining moments that we look forward to during our high school years. Prom, grad night, senior week, and a host of other activities that mark the monumental occasion of transition between high school and life as a fully functioning young adult. I think that most of us have become so focused on what we have missed, we might easily forget all of the great things that we have received over the past 4 years as students at Atlantic High School. First and foremost, I am taking with me a great education. Atlantic, School of Opportunity has created a supportive environment in an effort to engage all students in deep, meaningful learning. With 11 academies focused on art, technology, business, law, science, and education, Atlantic has equipped each of us for greater educational and career opportunities. Secondly, I am taking with me the desire to do more and be more. Atlantic faculty and staff have been stellar role models and mentors. I think that each of us can think of at least one or two, if not 4 or 5, teachers or administrators who have positively impacted us during our years here at Atlantic. Sometimes it might have felt that we were being pressured and pushed beyond our limits, but Atlantic High School's expectations have carried us to this day, and we are all the better for them. Finally, I am taking with me hope. At this time, we do not know many things about what our future will be like. It is impossible to navigate uncharted waters, but we must hang on for the ride and never give up. I know that we will be okay because we do have hope for a great future. Mr. Henson, I will miss your Sunday evening announcements and the inspirational quote of the week. In your honor, I offer this quote from motivational speaker Zig Ziglar. Always remember that your present situation is not your final destination. The best is yet to come. Stay positive, stay safe, and God bless the class of 2020.
Teachers, administrators, families, and friends, my name is Grant Foxman, and I'm a graduating senior of the class of 2020. Monday, August 15th, 2016. We began our 4-year journey at Atlantic High School on that day. When we first began high school, life felt way less complicated. Yet as time went by, things changed, and so did we. We continued to grow into the young adults we are today. In doing so, we've had to learn so much about both the world and ourselves. Over the last 4 years, I have learned a lot about what really matters. I would not be the person that I am today were it not for these lessons I have learned. Atlantic is filled with opportunities, and there is something for everyone. But when I started high school, I wasn't sure if I had what it took to pursue these opportunities. I was nervous that I didn't have the it factor that I thought I needed to be successful. Through the motivation of my peers, however, I took a chance and ran for several offices my freshman year. By going out of my comfort zone, I realized that the only it factor that matters in life is the one that we make for ourselves. We all have our own kind of it factor, and that is what makes us all unique and incredible individuals. Never forget that. Getting involved in Atlantic taught me about perseverance, but it also taught me about the importance of failure and how it leads to success. Before high school, I thought of failure as something that we move on from and try to forget about. But there's a meaning in failure, and it is up to us to find it. As Robert Kennedy once said, only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. Always remember that the only people who never experience failure in life are the ones who take no chances. As I leave Atlantic, I am taking with me something else that I was lucky enough to learn early on in high school, and it is by far the most important lesson to me. My time at Atlantic has shown me how important it is to appreciate the small things in life. When I talk about the small things in life, I'm referring to a lot of things. Saying hello to someone else, having lunch with someone else, high-fiving with someone else, laughing with someone else. As you may have noticed, these things have something very important in common. Someone else. And that is what has made my time in Atlantic so meaningful. Someone else. All of you. Over the past 4 years, I have learned that people and the simple moments shared with them are the foundation for the most important parts of our lives. I am grateful to have gotten to know so many of you throughout high school. When I look upon all of you, I see potential, talent, and friendship. You are the ones who helped me grow into the person I am today and made this experience the best 4 years of my life. To wrap things up, it is important that we make the most of our experiences. Not just the experiences in high school, but all throughout life as well. To the seniors, I'm going to miss you all. We all may go our separate ways, but the memories and bonds we have built with one another will last forever. I will treasure the times we have shared together and the memories we have made. Go Sharks.
I just want to give God thanks and praise for all that He has done for us. A pleasant good evening to you all. My name is Kristen Roll Curry. A special thank you to my family, my teachers, the Bahamas, my country, and especially to my Atlantic family. Thank you. Vision is the art of seeing what is invisible to others. Living the vision. Who's living the vision? Who are the visions? I'm my ancestors' wildest dreams. I'm the reality of diverse public education, with opportunities to be whomever I want to be, and to make my vision a strong reality. Vision is not just something you see with your two eyes. Vision is what you feel in your heart when you think about your dreams. That desire that pumps through you when finishing that one assignment that could destroy your final grade. That desire that pumps through you when studying to pass that SAT exam. That desire that was in you to make it across this great stage. That desire is living the vision. The only graduating class of a double-digit year. So this proves we are special. We are unique. We've won the battle against VLT essays, state testing. We've won the battle against dress code, ingenuity, college applications, and most importantly, SAT examinations. We've won the battle of high school. So when they ask you, who are the living visions? And who's living this great big vision? Say it with strong pride. I am an asset to this rapid evolutionary planet. I am the hope, the dream, the future, the strong. I am the motivation, the dedication. I am the determination. Class of 2020, we are the living visions.
Good morning to all of the families, friends, faculty and staff, and students of the graduating class of 2020. I'm Nicholas Rossi, and today I stand before you, proud of Atlantic High School and the young visionaries we have become. I use the term visionaries because we are so much more than the average high school graduate. Qualifications on paper can't begin to capture our passions and talents and the driven and headstrong people we have become. As we advance into the next chapter, I urge that we hold on to that determination in pursuit of the one attribute that Atlantic High School has instilled within us all, our vision. Embarking on a future filled with opportunity, living the vision we have always imagined is finally within reach. Living the vision has become symbolic of all Atlantic represents, and this motto has served as the great motivator behind our every achievement. At Atlantic, a student's vision is the catalyst of their high school experience, fostering growth towards a greater success. Living the vision may begin at Atlantic, however, it is a lifelong commitment. The journey is just beginning, and we must carry our visions with us in these coming years. This concept of a vision may hold a different meaning to each of us, but once found, it can become our most powerful assets. There will be times in life where the vision may become hazy. The future can be daunting, and some days may become foggy with doubt and uncertainty. Other times, the vision will be in full 2020, pun intended. Opportunities are visible with a clear success in sight. On this ever-changing pursuit, I am confident that we as a class are well equipped for wherever the path of life may lead. Each and every one of us has the foundation to achieve whatever we set our minds to. Regardless of the obstacles, the hardships, the challenges, we as Sharks undeniably have a vision. Don't let anyone take this away, because this is solely and absolutely your own. Beyond Atlantic High, your vision will continue to be your motivation. Pursue your passions and seek out a life worth living. Thank you, Atlantic High School, for the memories, opportunities, and vision of a future that has been made possible through your support. My fellow classmates, class of 2020, always remember, we are the Atlantic Sharks, seeking knowledge we embark on a journey that will last our whole lives through. Thank you.
This next recognition is an award given to students who have demonstrated behaviors that have set them apart from the rest of the pack, by thus going above and beyond. These students have been described as unselfish, positive role models, unique, persistent, having a great heart, a leader, a motivator, involved, committed, proud, hardworking, driven, responsible, and the epitome of kindness. These are all characteristics that encompass the traits no less worthy of being a shark. And I am proud to recognize each of these students for their tireless efforts to make Atlantic High School a school to be recognized not only for its academics and athletics, but for its social responsibility and dedication to making a brighter future for all of us. Brendan Burchard once said, "Freedom requires responsibility to choose who we are, above and beyond our immediate impulses, needs, and social pressures, so that we can genuinely express the type of person we want to be, live the life we truly want to live, and leave the legacy we desire." These Sharks have done well to leave their thumbprint on our beloved Atlantic High School. And so now I ask that you please assist me in recognizing the following students who have gone above and beyond. The class of 2020 seniors that have gone above and beyond are Cal Bajor, Landon Burkhart, Abigail Eisner, Angelica Garcia, Trinity Holly, Amber Modern, Nicholas Rossi, Sebastian Spader, Shakira Willoughby, and Tyler Winch. The next students we are recognizing have maintained the discipline to earn the right to be ranked at the top of their class. They have challenged themselves with very rigorous courses, sacrificed hanging out with friends, stayed up late, dug a little bit deeper for further understanding to excel in their classes. This is no small accomplishment, as there is only one shark that can be named valedictorian and only one shark that can be named salutatorian. Here are the top 5 ranked students of the class of 2020. Ashley Lidecker, Jeffrey Robinson, Nicole Daniels, Dallas Remsburg, and Lindsay McHugh. The salutatorian for the class of 2020 at Atlantic High School is Jeffrey Robinson, the valedictorian for Atlantic High School for the 2020 class is Ashley Lidecker, congratulations to you both. Up next, we will reveal the students that have earned the right to have their pictures hung in the auditorium as a Class of 2020 Wall of Fame inductee. The first award is the Leadership Award. The recipient of this award was nominated by staff based on the following characteristics: held a leadership position for more than 1 year, held a leadership position in more than one club, showed good judgment in leading a club or organization, modeled mature thinking, set goals and completed tasks assigned, represented fairness to all, and was involved in their community. The leadership recipients are Emily Cook, and Chelsea Thomas. The next award that goes up on the Wall of Fame is the Principal's Award, which was again nominated by the staff and goes to a senior who has exhibited the following characteristics. Dependable, they are considered an unsung hero, they lead by example, is humble, they do not seek the spotlight, is a positive role model for underclassmen, always puts their best foot forward, and is respected by their peers. The Principal's Award recipients are Michaela Broxton, Maria Ayala Gonzalez, Skylar Larson, and Christian Roll. The next award that goes up on the Wall of Fame is the Shark of the Year Award, which again was nominated by staff and is presented to a senior who has exhibited the following qualities. Is expiring, has dedicated his or her time at Atlantic High School to support the academics, as well as the extracurricular programs at Atlantic High School, has earned the respect of the entire Shark family, has embodied the Shark acronym, S for search for knowledge, H for honesty, A, acknowledge and accept human worth and dignity, R for responsibility, and K, kindness and tolerance. The Shark of the Year Award goes to Grant Foxman, and Raina Ford. Julia Child once said, "The measure of an achievement is not winning awards. It is doing something that you appreciate, something you believe is worthwhile." Sharks, while this program is one of the culminating events that will highlight all of your hard work and dedication to your various classes and activities that you have participated in throughout high school, I hope more importantly that it will signify and help define your character, to give you the confidence that you can achieve anything that you believe that you can accomplish. In closing, I just want to thank everyone, including our students, parents, our awesome faculty and staff, my administrative team, for choosing to be a part of this program, to recognize so many of our outstanding Sharks for their many achievements they accomplished this year. A special shout out to our guidance director, Ms. Turk, Mr. Brunning, and Mr. Clements, who were instrumental in putting this presentation together. Thank you, and good night.